What is up? I'm gonna have to move this because I don't know. I didn't plan this out. I should have planned it out better. So I'm just kind of holding it. But I like to use my hands to talk, so hold on a second. Let me try to fix this. Okay, hopefully y'all can see me okay, and my kid is snoring on the couch beside me, so you're gonna hear her snoring. So, y'all just gonna look at my face this whole time. This is gonna be like a follow-up to the video I had posted on here about past lives. So a lot of you guys commented and said you'd be interested in hearing one of my past life stories. But I'm going to back up first before I go into detail about that. So, several years ago, excuse me, I had purchased this book that somebody had recommended. Somebody that I was kind of mentoring with, and it's called Journey of Souls. A lot of you guys may be familiar with this book. I believe I got it on Amazon. It's supposed to be this amazing book that explains so much. Well, at that time, I was kind of closed off to the idea of having a past life, that anybody could reincarnate and come back. I mean, I know we've seen it in movies, we've heard about it, but I was personally closed off. See, I grew up in church. I grew up going every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Sunday night. I mean, even into my adult life. So it kind of goes against everything that we've been taught to, like what's real. We've been taught to believe. So for me, I was just closed off to that idea. And this book, so I start reading this book and I get like a couple chapters in and it starts talking about these past life regression sessions, and I didn't finish reading it. I just kind of stopped. I still have the book. I may eventually read it to see what it's about, but the gist of it was this person is like a therapist of some sort, and he is doing these past life regressions, and he's telling the stories. And there's like lots of stories. A lot are similar, so I guess this is where he gets his information from. But you also have to remember, this book is based off of this person's experience. Okay, he's retelling these other stories, which is fine, but this is his opinion on what happens after we die. So everybody's going to have different opinions. And I think a lot of what happens when we do pass away has to do with how much we believe in something, what we expect. You know, our words, our thoughts are so powerful, and, you know, my ending is going to look a lot different than the next person's ending or your ending. You know, it depends on what you expect, what you think is going to happen. So keep that in mind as well. Let's see. I don't even, like, some of this is like just, like, my mind is just like all over the place right now. But the more I started really connecting with the other side is when I dove kind of deeper into what all this is about. I do help spirits. So a lot of these people come to me. They don't necessarily always follow me home from a cemetery, you know, or a haunted location. Spirits are everywhere. They are at Applebee's. They're at Home Depot. They're at Lowe's. They're anywhere, and they can find us if they think that we can help them, or they know that we can see, hear, feel them. So, you know, ones that do need help will come to me. I always let them tell their story, and then I help them cross over. I don't know why some of them can't find the light to help them. I don't understand that. A lot of people that do, you know, pass away, they find it. I also do readings for people, okay, and I connect with past loved ones. So when I do this, I will see images of these people. I will see what they're wearing. Sometimes it's like one of their favorite shirts, and whoever I'm connecting, this person for, the person who wants a message from these people, they'll recognize it, or like I'll see them sitting in a chair, or they'll show me like flowers, or something sentimental, something to confirm that's who I'm talking to. And almost 99% of the time, not always, but they will show me or make me feel how they felt when they passed away. So this part of it, this part of having a mediumship ability is rough, because sometimes I will feel this for days and days. The worst I think I ever had was a man who had passed away from a sudden heart attack. Like, I was doing this reading, I was live on TikTok. I believe it was the woman's father. It may have been her husband, but I think it was her father. And I'm talking to her on this live stream, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. My chest hurts. Like, I had this shooting pain on the left side, and it went all the way up and down in my back. And I mean, I literally couldn't catch my breath. I thought I was going to have to end my live stream because it hurt so bad. And she immediately confirmed that that's exactly what happened to him. But it's any of that. Like, if somebody passes away from doing treatments or been sick, then I feel like I'm going to throw up. And, I can feel like if they had an aneurysm, a stroke, just, it's so weird, but they make me feel how they passed away. I don't really like it all the time, but it's a good way to let these people know that, that is their loved one that I'm connecting with. That's who it is. So I don't know why, okay, let me back up again. I have not come across anybody that I've done a reading for, connecting with a past loved one, and their past loved one has been like, hey, I need help. I can't find the light. If that were to happen, I would definitely tell them. I'd be like, look, they're struggling. They need to cross over. But I haven't encountered that. And a lot of these people have had tragic deaths. So of the ones that can't find the light. I'm not sure why that happens. I'm not sure if they, maybe the light happens and they push away, because it's all free will. Even when you're dead, you have free will. So maybe they push away and they don't want to accept that. They're like, that's not for me. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go here. I don't know what's going on, and then they get so caught up in maybe trying to figure out what happened to them, or, where their murderer is, or where their kids are. It could be anything. I'm assuming that maybe that's what happens, and they can't, then they get to where they can't figure out how to cross over. Even the angry spirits, I can usually talk them into it. Sometimes it takes me a half hour. I'll just sit and chat with them, and I can talk them into it. And it boils down to, how long is it going to take you to find somebody else to help you? How long have you been here? You've been here for 60 years, and and I'm here to help you now. And then if I bring up their grandparents or somebody in their family, they usually really want to go see them. So okay, that's usually how I talk them into it. But, yeah, I don't understand, like, what all happens. So, I don't know. There's so many levels of paranormal. And I say paranormal loosely because spirits and past lives, reincarnation, mediumship, empaths, intuitivity, it's kind of all connected, right? A little bit. Everybody has different gifts. I recently, and I usually don't like to, you'll usually never hear me say anything negative about anyone else, and I will not name this person because honestly I have no idea who it is. Like, I don't know their name. It was on TikTok. There was a lady on there who does past life readings, and I was scrolling, she was doing a live, and she immediately was like telling these people they were kings and queens, and okay, you might be a king or a queen once in a while, right? Somebody might be that, but like I said in my last video, generally that's not going to happen. You're going to have to deal with some drama, some trauma, You know, it's not going to be butterflies and roses. So anyways, this person, I guess somebody in the live had asked her if she could channel a loved one for her, and she said she could, but it takes her all day to do this. And like, I don't know exactly, she pretty much told her that when she hears messages, it's staticky. And she said it goes shh, and she's like, one or two words will come through. She said it might be like a name or a caller. And she said anyone who says that they can hear them talking or see them is lying and they're a fraud. And I was like, what? So I never comment on these, and I commented on her video, on her live stream. And I said, everybody has different abilities. If you have trouble channeling, or you can't get messages like that, then that's okay. That's not, you know, maybe that's not what you're supposed to do. I said, but I can see them, hear them. I can hear them talking sentences. I was like, do you think I'm fake? And she didn't answer me. She completely ignored my questions. She saw it. I was not even trying to start drama, but I don't think anybody needs to call anyone fake is what I'm getting at. If somebody can go into a room and pick up on living people's emotions and dead people's emotions, even if they're not dead, just living, that's an ability. If you have connections with crystals, or some people have connections with nature, plant life, trees, with fae, there's people that have connections with cryptids. There's people that have connections with, you know, maybe they can like do the astral in their dreams, or, you know, whatever they're doing, you know, it's an ability and it's unique to you. So just because you can't do something that someone else does, or you do not understand what they do or how they do it, please do not call anyone fake. Please don't spread rumors and question people. Some people can tell you what's going to happen next week. Some people can tell you what someone is doing in their house right now, 5 states away. I can't do that. I would never tell somebody that I can. I have no clue what's going to happen to anybody next week. I don't know. But I can communicate with past loved ones, with people that are dead. I mean, it happens. I can hear their, like, what they're saying. Sometimes I'll see them standing in my living room. Sometimes I get images in my head. It's just, you know, we can't, especially in the paranormal, spiritual community, you know, we're here to love, light and love, right? So don't bring other people down. That's the main thing. Do not bring yourself to a level where you are trying to knock others down for your own good. And I think there's a lot of that on TikTok. I don't know. It just, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but, you know, I would never do that to anyone. I would never be like, oh my gosh, you're fake. And no, everybody has things that they like to use, equipment they like to use, equipment they don't like. Because immediately when this lady had said that when she hears spirits, it sounds like it's static and there's only a few words, I felt like putting, so you're using an SB7 spirit box? I did not, but I felt like it. I know some people have the ability to hear like that. It's not that hard for me. It really isn't. And that's fine. I mean, she's doing these past life readings. I don't know. But anyways, where I'm getting at is, please do not get caught up in trying to decide if anybody is genuine or not. That's not our decision to make. It's not yours or my decision to judge someone else's abilities and to, you know, say something publicly about that. I did not name this lady, but I was using her as a reference. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know her ability, but just leaving that out there. Anyways, so let's get back to the past life. So, many months ago, I had a reading from a medium tarot reader whom I love, and the reading I got pretty much was like, you know, ghosts love you. This past life I used to be a man a long time ago, and he said he saw me giving last rites over people. So it kind of made sense, right? That, you know, I'm sitting here dealing with ghosts, talking to ghosts. But he immediately picked up on it. He knew, like, what all was going on with me, that they're always attracted to me, they're always here. And he gave me some good advice, some good tips. So when I did my own, I was not expecting it to work the way it did. And let me say first, this is not first, it'll be like second or third, that meditation. That is key to getting anywhere spiritually. If you want to open your abilities. I mean, I do believe everybody has abilities. It might be to feel, to see. It's all different, okay? Some people might have the writing. I mean, I don't know what your ability is, but we need to meditate, okay? When we're stressed, when we're anxious, when we have all this commotion going on in our lives, you're not going to see clearly. And I've been honest with you, it's not going to happen. So, meditate. I sit on my bed. Sometimes I sit here. Sometimes I'm in the car. It just depends. I meditate all the time. I love it. Chakra meditation. I love that. And for anyone doing paranormal, anyone, even if you just work with negative, nasty people or you're around drama, do a negative energy clearing guided meditation. There's a lot on YouTube. I will try to share some on my community tab, some that I like. I'm not going to say some that I like, some that I love and that I use a lot. But energy clearing meditation every single day, make it a habit. It takes 10 minutes. I mean, it's amazing how it's going to like transform how you feel, how you present yourself, how you act. Meditation is not all, you know, it's not that. It is so much more. It's deep. It is so deep. Like, I was sitting here meditating one day before I did my mediumship readings, and I was literally crying. Y'all gonna think I'm a dork, but like, I was like so deep in this meditation that I cried. So, it happens. She's still snoring. I mean, y'all might hear Hattie or Paul talking throughout this video as well. So, don't forget to meditate. You can open your third eye by meditating. There's an amazing meditation that I do with my third eye, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can see all these colors, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's on fire, and that's the one that made me cry. But anyways, there are meditations for everything. I will go ahead and shout out this one channel, Sapien Medicine. Look it up. It's music, so it's different music. Some are a minute, some are like 30 seconds, some are 5 minutes. But it's to heal things in your body, ailments, sickness, disease, liver, skin conditions, I mean, throat, diabetes, there's all kinds of it, okay? So it's worth it. The comments are beautiful, amazing. If you go through his channel and just look at it, you'll see why I love it. So anyways, let's go back to this. I was meditating when this happened. So when I'm talking about the video I posted about the past life, I was meditating when this happened. And I said out loud, I said, show me my past life. I want to see it. And it's like the middle of the day. There's stuff going on. I had meditated, and I'm sitting here, like literally right here, maybe over some and leaning back, but I'm sitting here, and I started getting like these images, and then it was like flashes, and it's almost like when I see dead people sometimes. But then it started playing like this movie, and I opened my eyes, and that's all I could see. So first, I saw a hallway and walls in a house. It looked like a trailer. And there was a bedroom on each side. The walls were all white. No curtains in them. It was daytime. The sun was out. I don't think it was a pretty day. I think it was winter. But so I'm looking at it like going straight, and there's a living room in front of me. So on the left side is a bedroom, and there's just a dirty mattress laying on the floor. And there's like 5 kids in there, 4 or 5 kids. They look dirty. A couple boys, a couple girls, probably ages 3 to 6, 7. I don't know. There's a lot of kids in there. And there was another mattress in this other bedroom, but I don't think anybody was in it. So I was walking, like I was looking in this room, but I wasn't me. I was a baby. I was probably almost 2 years old. I had nothing but a white diaper on, no shirt, and I had really light blonde hair, and it had like about to here, and it had like little curls. Okay, like just little curls on the ends, and I was really upset. I was crying. I wanted someone to hold me, like that affection. I wanted love. I'm gonna try to do this without crying. So I'm walking down this hallway, and my diaper was full, like it was sagging. I was dirty. I hadn't been bathed for a while. There was dirt on me. I was hungry. And I'm just crying. So I go into this living room straight in front of me, and immediately there's like I'm trying to show you, like it opens up and there's this living room, right? It's a trailer. So there's a hallway, bedrooms, living room. So there's a table right here, like a coffee table. It's a dark coffee table, and there's a couch right beside of it. It was set up so weird. The kitchen's behind it. There was a window right here, and they had this dark, woolly looking like blanket, like stapled or nailed up over it. No curtains. It was just a blanket nailed up over it. And okay, couch, table, windows over here. There's a crib, like an old looking crib right here, and then there's like this little half bar thing that leads into the kitchen. And I walk in there, and I'm crying. So obviously I was supposed to be in the bedroom, I guess, but I was hungry. I wanted something. I was crying, and I was just, tears. And there were drugs on the table, a lot of drug paraphernalia. The dad was sitting like up against the arm of the couch, and the mom was there. She was in the middle. He was on the end. She was kind of slumped over him. They were clearly messed up on drugs. She was kind of laughing and out of it. He starts to get aggravated because I'm crying. He's got dark hair. Honestly, I don't know why the kids had blonde hair. They both had dark hair. I guess that happens sometimes. It's really dark in this living room because they've got the blankets over there, but I could see. And I'm on this side of the table, they're on the couch, and I'm got my hands out, I don't think I grabbed anything, but he started getting really aggravated, really mad, told me to shut up. He kept saying, shut up, shut up. Do you ever stop crying? All you effing do is cry. Like he's just going off. He gets up, and then she gets up. And he comes over and he picks me up. And he's holding me up like this under my arms. And he just starts going like this. And he's like, do you ever shut the F up? So he takes me over to the crib. And he hits my head going down. But he throws me in the crib. And he takes the blanket and he puts it over my face. Until I stopped breathing. And I died. And I felt that. This took place in the early 70s. I'm thinking 71, 2 or 3. It was definitely somewhere in America because of the way he talked and, you know, the way he sounded. They were on drugs. Lots of kids. I don't know what state this was in. I wish I did, because I would totally look it up and get more information about this, because I do believe that they would have been in jail once somebody found out. I don't think anybody found out immediately. But, yeah, he just held the blanket over my face and was screaming at me. And the mom is standing, like, he's leaned over, and she's just kind of, like, up against him. She didn't care. She did not tell him to stop. She's just, you know, doing like this and kind of giggling. She didn't care. She watched him kill me and didn't care. So, after that, after the breathing stopped, I didn't see anything else. It was like I was out of this trance. And to me, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that I would, you know, see maybe something from what this past life about me doing the last rites, you know, and whatever. But that's not what happened. So that's what I was talking about, you guys. You know, you never know what's going to happen, what you're going to hear, what you're going to see, what you're going to feel. And I don't know. Like, it blows my mind that anybody could do that, right? Like, but I will say, anybody that knows me personally, my child, her dad, everybody in my family, immediate family that are close to me, they know that I don't like anything on my face. I never have. If I'm, like, trying to cuddle up and I have a blanket, it can stay here. That blanket does not go above my neck. If I roll over and there's a blanket there, I will freak out. I'm talking immediate panic attack. I will start crying. I will scream. It's ridiculous, but I do it. I always have. And I've never understood why. And now I know. I do not like even somebody to put their hand, like, you know, kids are always like touching you know, I don't like that. I can't. I had a really hard time over the last couple of years. You know, there was mask mandates. A lot of the times I didn't wear them. And there, you know, obviously there's some situations I did, but most generally I was in tears, full on panic attack crying. And it may sound silly to some people, okay, it might, but this is a legit freaking phobia that I have. Other than frogs. Frogs are up there too, but this has got to probably top frogs. It is when you're dealing with, like, PTSD or some type of trauma, it's really hard to tell somebody you have to do something even though it causes trauma. It's kind of the same for maybe victims that have been kidnapped or something's happened to them and they've had to be restrained, or that, you know, they're not going to like that. And, you know, we have to be respectful of everybody and their opinions and their, you know, what happens to them. Because this fear that I have, this anxiety that I get when there's something over my face, it is 1000% real. Like, I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. And I never understood it until recently when this happened. That does not mean, like I said in the last video, that everything you go through, every fear, every phobia you have is related to a past life. But a lot of times they are. They can be. And I don't know. It just, like, I was in tears whenever, you know, this was going on. I saw this. Who does that to their family? Who does that to their child? Who allows that to happen? I know it happens a lot out here. I listen to 911 calls on YouTube every Sunday. And so much happens that, you know, we're just unaware of. A lot of people don't even know what's going on in their own town. So much happens, and so many, like, I just don't understand it. But that's 2 that I know of. Anyways, I don't know how many more I have. I will probably try again. I don't know when. Maybe a few weeks. So guys, I do not do past life readings on other people. I don't know if I could. I may be able to. But that's not something I'm going to tell you guys that I know how to do. I do have plans to order a few different decks and try to kind of piece this stuff together and see how it does for me or somebody I know, and see if I can make sense of it. If I do end up being able to do that, I will let you guys know. But those would be private. Those would not be like just on a reading on YouTube or TikTok. Excuse me. Those would have to be private because you just don't know what it's going to bring up. So, thanks for watching, guys. I know this might be a boring video, slow video, but thanks for sticking by, and leave a comment if you want to. No, I will not debate anybody in the comments over a mask mandate or whatever, so don't even bring it up. I told y'all how I felt, so we're not bringing that up anymore. Anyways, if you're not following me on TikTok, please go do so, or on Twitter. Like, share, and subscribe. And guys, thanks for watching.